Hi, this is Tony and Adriatic Esmeralda, and today I'm back in my kitchen again, and I have a guest today, and it was very good. Yesterday we made a pizza. I made pizza Lucan, or pizza Adriatic as I call it, and today we're going to make ravioli Lucan with the beans. So I have a wide variety of beans, lentils and ceci cooking in the pot here, about a good cup of it. Then I have my own chicken farm fresh eggs, which are right here. And so we're going to put these guys away because I don't need the eggs anymore. So 4 large eggs, and then 2 cups, or 2 large cups. So this is a large cup, 2 large coffee cups of the Italian type 00 flour. This is type 00 means that it is of the finest flour that there is available. It is very fine. It's almost between baking cake and making bread, but it's not cake flour. So this is something you need to get to make a good pasta. So that's what we're doing today. We're making raviolis, but it's going to be pasta. Not noodles, or noodle as the Germans say. It's called pasta, okay? So here we go. So in my bowl, I had the 4 eggs. I mixed that up just now, which is right here. I also added a good hand swift of salt to that. I'm just going to close the door here a little bit. So we get some better lighting there. Now we have better lighting. And the chickens are out the door here because of the chicken coop. But don't mind them. They're just doing their thing. They're laying the last of my eggs. So I got my flour here. It's all good. And then I got some fresh garden herbs, which is right here. I got basilico. I got some parsley. I got some thyme, I got some rosemary, I got some majoran, what else is there? And some schnittlauch, or as they say, chives. So a little bit of everything. I'm going to cut that up. My kitchen knife. This time of year, my garden is just blooming. There are so many different types of varieties of vegetables, and my pumpkin is also growing. I have to do another video on some of the things that are growing and what's going on. I'm just really stoked this year in the growing year. It's my 3rd summer, and I finally am able to live off the land here, off of all my food and vegetables. Not 100%. But I'm almost there. Some sheep and some goats would be nice. Then I don't have to cut the lawn anymore. So I'm gonna just add a little bit more water here, because the beans will boil down. And they do need to cook. I've had the beans now soaking for about 2 hours, and they got nice and fat, but normally they get more fatter if you soak them all day. So I'm gonna add this to my dough, my 4 eggs, and I added just a little large tablespoon of milk to this, right? It depends on how wet your eggs are, and you have to really sort of have a feel for the moisture of everything. So I'm making sort of a basil style or herb style noodle. And I'm going to bring this out now here onto the board. So then I'm going to grab some of my olive oil, which is right here. The extra virgin. This is the best olive oil, said the olive mill manager in a long time that he's seen. And this was from last year. And these are the last olives, where all the olives have fallen off the tree. And these are the last olives, making them virgin or extra virgin. The last olives that were hanging on the tree, which is coming. The olives are just coming along here really nice. I'm a little worried this year because we've had rain, and it's been raining sort of almost every day for 3 weeks, and one big shower the other day with hail for 15 minutes. It was pretty remarkable to see this. So if it's a little bit dry, what you want to do is you want to get it to the glutinous stage, right? So if it is dry yet, then you can sort of moisten your hands up a bit and get it to a more consistency, so you get a nice dough. Because you want your noodle to stay together. You don't want it to fall apart when you put it in. So my eggs are a little bit dry. I have lots of yolks. Yolks and whites together, it doesn't matter. You add the whole egg. Just keep adding. You don't want it too wet because then it will fall apart on you. You want a really stiff, dry noodle. So it's just easy to kind of work with things as you go along, and then little bit of flour here now. You do it all by feel and touch. And you want to be careful not to over knead this either. We're cooking real Italian today, and it doesn't get any closer than this. Farm fresh, Italian cooking, right here in South Italy. Been waiting on rain today. It's kind of looks like it's gonna rain, and then no, it's not gonna rain, so I've been holding off on the watering. And it's not being really that hot today, but it's still in the low 30s, 30 degrees Celsius here. So the summer has not ended, and it has not given up really. Okay, so that can go. You want to grab a plastic bag or some foil wrap or something of plastic nature. You want to put this in the fridge for at least a half an hour. If you can put it in an hour or two. In Italy here, as I watched last week, I visited an old lady and I watched her do this, so I wanted to share with you exactly on how to make classic style raviolis with beans and garden vegetables and herbs. It goes in the fridge in a really cold spot. And then I want to do is I want to grab some garlic and some onions for my beans. So I have a red onion here, and I want to get the beans started right away because the beans have to cook for anywhere up to an hour and a half. It's a slow cooking, 3 hours. And if I had the fireplace going, I could actually put it in the fireplace or outside on the fire pit and just have a pot and slow cook beans over wood instead of using gas. Get a good clove of garlic here. And you can add some garden herbs already now. You can add some seasoning, some salt and pepper, things like that, to kind of get the real flavor of the beans going. And let the water sort of simmer down. And if you have any bean soup left over, there's lots of things you can do with that. So I'm going to add that here to my boiling pot of beans, cheese, and lentils, a mixed variety. This guy goes back in the fridge. I can add a little bit of pepper. And I'm a fan of curry, so I can add a little bit of curry to that too. And I can add just a little bit of salt. And he's right here. Some classic Adriatic salt to that. And I want that to cook down. And when it cooks down, then I'm going to add the Sicilian sausage to it, which will give it the real big baked beans and sausage flavor of Sicily. In all of South Italy here, they have Sicilian sausages. Everybody makes Sicilian sausages, and the butcher 10 minutes away, he makes the best Sicilian sausages that I've tried around here, because he's from Sicily. So I'm just going to let everything marry itself together, and just let everything kind of cook down and let the dough sit in the fridge for a good hour or two. And then after, I'm going to harvest some fresh tomatoes, maybe some zucca lungo, some like zucchini type squash, and then I add a little bit more garlic and onions, and then I'm going to cook them here in the pot. So there will be a part 2, hopefully, if the guest allows me to make a second video. I'm not sure, but I will try today. But I just told you how it's going to be done. With I'm going to make the raviolis. I'm going to spread the ravioli dough out on a sheet, and then I'm going to put about a good spoon of the beans, the fresh tomatoes, a little bit of zucchini, some more garlic, some more onions, and some fresh garden herbs, which I just had. And I just put that on, and then I'm going to put the tops on them, put another sheet on top, and then I'm going to cook them in here, and some more olive oil and a little bit of water. It's going to all soak up together and marry itself well together. So there will be a part 2. Thank you for watching now. This is Tony and Laticast Esmeralda. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. For those who have liked and subscribed, thank you very much. Supposedly the weather is holding off today. I got a view every day down into the valley, as you can see that there. This is the view that I wake up to every day, and the old Italian farmhouses and the old farmers all down there in the valley, and I'm up here on this small mountain. So thank you very much, and bye for now.